Hello Aries, people watching here on Patreon, how are you doing? So because it's Libra season and that's the sign of relationships, I figured I'd do a relationship reading for your sign now, and then I'm going to pull an archetype card at the end of this reading to shed a little bit of light on you individually maybe. It could relate to the relationship reading though. But just so we're getting a combination, let's see what's coming through in your relationship. And Aries, this can be any relationship at all. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be resonating with you and it sounds like this is a friendship or a colleague or a family member. That's the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the Justice card. Well, it's a very significant relationship where there is a very big emphasis with this Justice card. Okay, so Libra energy with the Justice card, the scales, the karmic nature of this relationship, just the kind of consequential sort of energy around this relationship. It really matters to you, right? So the relationship in question right now is very important and it's striving now for balance, and I think it's really, I think it's right there. I think you are after finding the sweet spot in this relationship, the perfect kind of give and take. And even this Two of Pentacles is suggesting that finally you've found how to make it as close as possible to everybody being a winner. So the Two of Pentacles is your energy, and oftentimes we see the Two of Pentacles as, let me show you in this deck, as a kind of back and forward, a trying to find balance or kind of out of equilibrium, and you have to sort of like draw up your pros and cons or kind of make sense of things by weighing up, right? So are we going to be at the very end of the deck? Oh, here we go. The Two of Pentacles. See this kind of back and forward, right? Trying to find balance. The same is being said here for you, Aries. You've been the one, dare I say, that needed to figure out how to bring balance into this relationship by finding out how to balance your needs, your wants, your desires with the needs with another. So it's not just about you, Aries, right? That's what I will say. And you've sort of seen the proof in the pudding at this point. Now you know that when you respect the boundaries of others, when you equally give and take, and when you just kind of like allow a little bit more grace, and when you're a bit more understanding, so much more is wonderful in your relationships. And here you have the Knight of the Knight of Cups, right? You're like cruising out here like an angel right now, Aries, right? You're in your angel era, so you're like, oh boy, it feels good to be wholesome, it feels good to be pure and do the right thing. And maybe a lot of you have taken a step back over the last while, taken a step back from like gossip, taken a step back from like bitchy vibes, or just try to just like refine your energy and the people around you. And I don't necessarily see this as just like a romantic relationship. I see it a lot to do with friendships and family members. But what I do think, if this is romance, Aries, you might have been on the fence about somebody that you're dating or somebody you're in the relationship with. You might have started like having these doubts and kind of like sizing them up and weighing them up in a sense to see if they measure up to this angel era Aries 2.0 kind of a thing. And it seems like they do. And it seems like, yes, okay, you might have been hemming and hawing, but now it seems like you are ready to take a step forward with somebody, especially if some of you are like newly dating or interested in somebody. But for the most part, I see you having refined your energy to such a pure, angelic, wholesome nature that you're just seeing such a ripple effect and benefit in your personal relationships. Now, this person of course, could be a sister to you, a mother, a dear friend. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's super nurturing and someone you're very close to, somebody that you're very in tune with. It's almost like you and this person can read each other's thoughts or finish each other's sentences. There could be shared DNA there, or it could just feel like chosen family. And if this is actually more romantic though, this person is very important to you and they love very, very deeply. This person, if you're newly dating somebody and this is them, they're very keen on you, right? This Ace of Swords is very affirmative to tell me like they're interested and they want to say yes. They want to go out to the beach, to dinner, to dates, okay? They want to go on vacation together. Horseback riding, all these really cute things, you know, going to make a pasta course or something like that, a cooking class, something cute and wholesome. They want to do that with you. But for the most part, I feel like the person you're dealing with, it's very forgiving, very compassionate energy. And at the moment now, there is both people, both parties, or if it's you in a group or you and family members, you and the other are coming together in almost perfect harmony, in understanding, and dissolving a lot of karma and karmic patterns along the way. So let's just pull a couple more cards to clear this all up. I'm just wanting to pull another card for you here, Aries. We have the Four of Pentacles. For those of you that are newly dating, you really want to keep this all to yourself. You're not really ready to share. You're keeping it under wraps. Maybe they're not your usual type. Maybe they're a bit kind of like, you know, rough around the edges or something like that. But anyway, whatever. It feels good to you, but you're just not quite willing to share all of them yet. Okay, the others here coming through. Is there anything about like your childhood that you are seeing play out here again? An old wound that you thought was well and truly hidden, or sorry, hidden, yes, possibly, or well and truly healed, but maybe hidden is more of the appropriate word. You thought that you hide this part of yourself really well, but in actual fact, the relationships that you're in at the moment highlight to you how much of that kind of like wounded child is still there. An Ace of Cups coming out of the deck, and guess what? You're loved all the same, if not even more. So you don't need to hide these parts of yourself, Aries, especially when you're in true, intimate and authentic connections. And the person or people you're dealing with are those really kind of like deep people, a deep person that truly, truly loves you because they truly love themselves by the looks of it. Six of Pentacles. So you'll usually see this card in this version of the tarot, and it looks like another set of scales, right? It looks like a energy of sharing, of support, of mutuality, and is that even a word? I don't know, but it looks like, you know, very like reciprocal, right? And just like a very equal measure, give and take. And this person is not trying to play you, right? They're not trying to win. Like there's no sort of love lost here. All they want is for you to be balanced, right? To give what you're getting back, or it's more so like just like relinquish, Aries. Like there's no competition here, nobody wins or loses, and there is something just to be said about like mutual respect, mutual support. It doesn't really have to be anything more complicated than that. Here we go, I passed it by. So there's a scale in this card too, the scale in the Justice cards, the scale energy here. It's about balance, it's about equality, and it's about respect. That is the... Oh, hang on a sec, Aries. I'm back, Aries. Oh, baby Shay woke up. Oh. And we're gonna get right back to your reading. I'm just looking for the archetype bundle I want to use. Needless to say, my space here needs to be decluttered today. Oh, there it is. There it is. And how are you, my sweetheart? Mwah. Okay, Aries, I'm back. And what I'm going to just do is pull another couple of cards to finish off the tarot portion of this reading. Page of Swords and the Star. This is a great relationship, Aries, and it's just really on track to being incredibly fulfilling. Like even just like the pinky kind of dusty pink and pastel blues here, to me they're just very harmonious and easygoing energy kind of color palettes to look at. And to me that just, they're very like Libran colors as well. And since we're in Libra season and Libra is a sign, your opposite in fact, associated with harmony and balance and kind of grace and ease and taking people for who they are. So that's kind of a message, Aries, that has been coming through for people in the collective, but I think you've been benefiting like so much from this. And I mean, you feel $1 million because the person you're dealing with is, or the person you're dealing with or people are doing so great themselves. So look at you here with this outfit, you're slaying, right? And you're just feeling and looking $1 million, and everyone's happy for you. And I feel like any part of you that was vulnerable or shy around showing your true self, but more like you just having to just like be a little bit more easygoing, right? And that has worked wonders for your relationship, because not that this person is like more mature, but the Knight of Cups is a less mature energy than the Queen of Cups. So it's not that like there's a huge disparity between the emotional maturity levels, but the person or people you're dealing with might have been through something that you haven't been yet, or you're going through now, or they just kind of have worked on different elements of themselves. So there is a little bit more maturity there I'm seeing in this relationship. Maybe it's just around one topic or something like that. And for that reason, they were able to hold space for you, not judge you, see it for what it was. Maybe they got frustrated and maybe it was a little annoying from time to time, but it was all about you learning how to relinquish a little control, less kind of like having to win or prove a point that kind of got nobody won, like nobody, it didn't get anybody anywhere. So that was maybe kind of exhausting. But the person that you're dealing with, people you're dealing with, family, whoever it is, they're just delighted to see you come through like this and have this kind of angel era, this glow up for yourself, because it's doing wonders for your relationships. Okay, so let's pull a archetype card. Oh, don't worry, Aries, I'm going to readjust it now in just a second. Shay. Oh. Sorry, I've got one hand, baby in one arm. What have we got, baby Shay? No. What have we got? We have got the gem, and you know what? I've never seen this archetype card, so I'm definitely excited to get into that. And you are a gem. I mean, like, you're just a gem, Aries, and that's probably what people are saying about you. Like, oh, Aries is a real gem, you know. And no one wants to lose you. You're precious, you know. Maybe people get a bit fed up with your games sometimes, and the Aries need to win, and it's just, I think people see past that, you know, because people see the true you and it's just not necessary, you know. That's just my hot take. Okie doke, we're on the gem. Yay, okay, so what do we have here, Baby Shay? What do we have? We've got the diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. We have the star right here. That's it as well, like the person you're dealing with, people you're dealing with, they're gems, right? So it takes one to know one. They want to be around you because you're a treasure as well, you know, and you enrich their life, and they need you just as much as you need them, not in a codependent way, but in a real want, right? But you're really polished at the moment, Aries. That's what I see. I mean, I think you're so refined. I think I use that word. So the gem, let's go on. One thing is for certain, that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly, deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definitive map, yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. So some of you have been on this kind of journey into angel energy, you know, angel era, right? Okay, and keep digging, because you have cleared so much karmic pattern, so much karmic rough. Okay, so the gem that you are is being revealed, right? It's probably been being revealed, right? So you're on this journey of finesse, of refinement, of a joy to be around, of just an absolute pleasure. And I speak like that just because, you know, this is a relationship reading, so it's a kind of, in a sense, something to do with how other people see you too. So in your light energy at this time in your life, you know, you're unique, you're shining, generative, irreplaceable, yes. But in dark, envy, greed, and even grasping comes up. In mythology, the diamond is also linked to the daemon, or the inner light that leads us towards our true self, our purpose, our destiny. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. So find yours. I love that. Aries, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience as I picked up my baby from his nap. And he's chilling here now. Aren't you, Shay? You're best buddy. Okay, see you later. Bye.